Hi guys, what's going on? This is Cool Toys. What I have here on my table today is a little haul that I got in the mail the other day. Wrestling. I know this is basically like a GI Joe channel, but I do have other action figures. It is called Cool Toys and Cool Things. I think these are cool things. Right over here on the left, we have John Cena WWE Elite Collection. I think this is right at the end where he's getting ready to retire. He already retired. I've been out of the wrestling game for a very long time, almost like 20 years or longer. Last time I collected anything or watched really any wrestling matches was the WWF. Now it's like WWE and John Cena, one of the newer ones. I was back with like Hulk Hogan and all those Macho Man, Randy Savage stuff. But hey, it's entertainment, and these look really cool, especially this Money in the Bank. I've watched one recently, an episode online. It had John Cena in it, and I think it was Cody Rhodes or just some other guys. Who was in it? I think he was, but maybe it was a Money in the Bank with him, or he did a WrestleMania. But hey, we'll check it out. This figure looks cool. The price of this guy compared to regular GI Joe O-ring figures or 4-inch modern GI Joes, it's almost the same price. But with this, you're getting like soft goods, his shirt. You have a removable hat. You get hands. This is basically like GI Joe classified, and I did buy a GI Joe classified, so I may stop with the O-rings and 4 inches and go to classified, or collect more of these, or collect them all. Like Pokemon, you got to collect them all, but that drains the wallet real quick. In this video, I believe, yeah, I'm just going to take John Cena out of his package. We're going to do a review on him. Excuse me. Then I may do a separate review on this ring and the referee. And as you may notice, I need at least one more wrestler, right? I can't just have the wrestler beating up the referee. So you guys let me know who I should be on the hunt for. Looking at Cody Rhodes, I'm thinking about getting him. He seems like an interesting, cool guy. I like his style, and he may be the next wrestler I get, so I can have John Cena wrestle against Cody in Money in the Bank ring. And this thing is amazing. Has all these like sound effects. You just press this bell here, and it has, like it says right here, 40 sounds and phrases. When you do push this down, it talks, and then also this part lifts up, comes with 2 ladders. So as they're climbing the ladders to grab the briefcase, you can like hit that and pretend they knock the ladder over, and whoever you want to win the match, they can pull down the briefcase. Come on, focus in. They can pull in the briefcase, and I think they win a contract for, I don't know, the next WrestleMania or something. Like I said, I haven't watched wrestling or been in the wrestling world in a long time, but it seems like it's a cool hobby, and the action figures look pretty amazing. That does look like John Cena. Let me move down out of the way. If you look at the picture and look at his face, and I think he's holding that's a towel. It says the last time is now. I guess that's meaning because he's getting ready to retire, so this is the last time for him to be out in the ring. I think he's still going to work with WWE from what I heard, maybe an announcer or guest or whatever. But you know how that goes. Sometimes they leave, they come back. But he is getting older. I mean, a lot of these guys, they are getting older, they get injured. Wrestling is a serious sport. The injuries, you can even, get some severe injuries. But let's not talk about that. Check out this figure here. All right. Let me turn the package around. We already looked at the front. Here's the side view of the packaging. John Cena, his hat and shirt. Here's the back of the packaging. I know there's been probably some reviews online about this guy already, but new to me. They basically have like a little small bio on him. He is 6 foot 1 inch and 151 pounds. His finisher move is the attitude adjustment. I don't even know how he does that or what's he do. I always see him do that like you can't see me thing. Like I said, I'm new to the newer wrestling. And apparently he was a 17-time WWE champion, United States champion, world tag team champion. Wow. So this guy He's been around in the Wrestling Federation. John Cena, he vowed to defeat the American Nightmare Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania and became the first 17-time WWE champion. And this guy, Seth Rollins. I don't know too much about him either, but they're the only two on the back of the packaging. You know, most packages that I've seen online, you have at least 4 or 5 guys on the packages, so I don't know what's going on with this. Here's the other side, another look at John Cena. His hat, "You Can't See Me," and his shirt, and it's an Elite Collection Top Picks. Pretty cool. The only other wrestlers that I do have in this scale, I believe a couple years ago, I bought Hulk Hogan and Mr. T. You know, they go back. You know, I used to watch A-Team. Mr. T is awesome. Hulk Hogan, he's from my day, me growing up watching Hulk Hogan. I always rooted for him, and it was amazing times. So, getting back into the hobby a little bit. So let me get something to open this package up. So stand by. All right, so I just cut the tape. Oh yeah, no, on the back as I was reading it, I don't know if I mentioned that with the Cody Rhodes. So I guess he did wrestle against Cody Rhodes, and yeah, that's a good reason for me to get him as my next action figure. Cody Rhodes WrestleMania. Wish they said what WrestleMania. I know there's like probably, I don't know, 20 or 30, 40 of the WrestleManias nowadays. Let me try and get this phone on here. Okay, so there he is. Is there anything in the side? I don't know if these are like Marvel Legends where they put stuff in the side. There's nothing in the side of this package, but there is a separate area. So you guys let me know in the comments, please. Am I missing something? Did someone open up this box and take something that doesn't show a Build-A-Figure? So, you know, maybe he doesn't have any other accessories except for, you know, what's in this bubble packaging. Looks like here's that towel and 2 hands, the "You Can't See Me" hands. Let me pop them out of there. Let me see. Is there any kind of... And there's no zip ties. Trying to do this one-handed. All right, hang on one second. All right, yeah, there was like a rubber band I had to cut, but wow, pretty cool action figure. Look at him. He's got like a mean look on his face. He's not like smiling or doesn't have a talking face. Soft goods shirt. He's got blue jeans and gray shoes. Comes with a baseball cap, the 2 hands, and I think this is a towel. Hey, also, you guys let me know, am I supposed to be opening this guy up? Is he going to be like rare or something since he's retiring, or is there like I think there's Ultimates or something? Are they they're better than this guy? Than this Elite collection? Have no idea. So it's just like a plain soft good towel. The last time is now. So, and that's what the back of it looks like. Pretty cool. You can have him like wipe his face or wipe the blood off his face or an opponent or something. Baseball cap. Let me see if I can get that in a better view. There you go. Pretty cool. Oh, dropped it. Let's focus on never give up, it says on the side. It says something on the back too. What the heck does it say? Oh, same as like the last time is now, it says on the back of his cap. And what does that say? It's hard to see. Rise above the hate or something like, yeah, rise above the hate. I guess that's against like bullying and things like that. And, you know, you can't see me. Pretty cool accessory. Let's see how it fits on his head. I got to get a tripod that I can hold the camera up higher. Okay, we're back. So, let's bring in John Cena. And these are the hands. I mean, you got hands. You can see what hands look like. But just got his hands flat out. So I can do that like "you can't see me" thing. Pretty cool. He has like wristbands. Never give up, it says on the yellow here. What's it say on this side? "You can't see me" in black. Like I said, soft goods shirt. Never had one of these. I guess you can just like slip it off his torso. Yeah, he doesn't have any kind of shirt underneath with, you know, a tank top or nothing, but just bare skin. So if you want to have him wrestle without the shirt, you just take the shirt off. Head tilts. Pretty cool. Legs. And he has these like little leg bands, like wristbands on the bottom. Is that focusing? Rise above the hate, it says on both of them. Knee pads, whatever. Pretty cool. Let's see if this hat fits on his head. Yeah, it does. I know if they gave me, I wish they gave me like an alternate head with a sculpted hat. And then I like it like this. I mean, I do like accessories, but I'm sure one that was already sculpted on his head would look a lot better. So, like I said, awesome to have if they did release it, or they do release John Cena's with a sculpted hat and then unsculpted. Put his hands up. He's about to win the championship. So we'll see when I decide to open up this ring here. I think it would be great to have a Money in the Bank match if I do get that Cody Rhodes or another action figure. I may go all the way back to, like, you know, vintage guys, but like I said, I have that Hulk Hogan and a Mr. T. Once I find them, maybe I'll break them out and have them wrestle against John Cena. That would be cool. You guys let me know. Oh, and then also with this referee, if any of you guys have these referees, or any of these action figures that this line comes with, they're I don't believe they're in scale, or I can just pretend, you know, well, it says on the back John Cena's like 6'1" or something, or 6 foot, and if this guy is shorter, I can just pretend he's like, you know, a normal height, regular guy, like 5'5" or something like that. Let me know in the comments, what do you think? Have you seen him in the stores? Do you collect WWE? Like I said, I know this is like a G.I. Joe channel, but I do collect other things, and I think this is really cool. It looks cool, and I like it. Other than that, this was Cool Toys. Comment, like, subscribe. Later.